Let's begin by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight. Torso open, hands in the lap, right over left, with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, just allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to let go of attending to the external world, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining your awareness just to the body and mind. Beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air as it moves into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Giving yourself the instruction to notice quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind. And then, without judgment or frustration, to lift your awareness up from those distractions and place it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And when the mind feels more calm, we generate a broad, altruistic motivation for our time, taking a moment to see oneself as the recipient of a vast interconnected web of kindness that flows from every other sentient being, thinking of all of the ways in which we benefit from the work, the effort, and countless sentient beings, and how that has been true not just in this life, but over beginningless past lives. Recognizing that even one's good qualities depend upon the field of sentient beings, our own kindness, generosity, patience, ethics, loving kindness, compassion, require the field of sentient beings. Developing the wish to repay that kindness. Recognizing that just like oneself, sentient beings deeply wish to be happy, deeply wish to be free of the slightest negativity, and yet sentient beings face difficulties, painful conditions, over and over without choice. So I think the best way to repay their kindness is to help them to work to accomplish their goal of being truly happy, being completely free of suffering. Therefore, I must work on my own mind. I must create a capacity in my mind to bring that about for sentient beings. So, creating those new habits, those new tendencies, those new familiarities is the purpose of my time. And just last time, we contemplated impermanence and death. So now we contemplate the implications of that separation. At this moment, we have yet again woken up in a precious human rebirth with its liberties, its freedoms, its endowments, and tools to fully develop our minds. This specific lifetime will come to an end. And during that time of separation of body and mind, the mind will move on to a new incarnation, driven by the force of karmic seeds that ripen at that time, the energy of past action. So at that time, a karma of love, compassion, wisdom, generosity, patience, ethical restraint is the sort of karma that we hope to be able to activate. And yet, this is a time of uncertainty, a time when a negative karmic seed could also ripen. Which brings about the contemplation of what is it that we put our trust in? What is it that we take refuge in? What are we relying on to guide us, to navigate this period of uncertainty? Having an unmistaken, perfect guide is necessary. A guide with a completely reliable method. So this kind of guide is a fully enlightened being like a historical Buddha. A Buddha, any Buddha, has eliminated all faults and developed perfectly the potential of the mind and possesses all good qualities. If we think of one's own mind, do we recognize that it, like all minds, has that potential? Can we see in our own experience moments where our delusions, our afflictions have been reduced, moments of clarity, moments of peaceful, virtuous states? And can we not see examples in our world of beings who have gone further? Examples of people who have trained their mind to a higher degree. And does that not indicate that those afflictions, those negativities are completely removable from the mind? To recognize that such a being is a perfect refuge, a being with impartial love and compassion that embraces all sentient beings, that deeply wishes to help me generate on the basis of this reasoning, this logic, that such beings exist, that such minds are available. And then the methods for engaging in this process of perfecting the mind. These methods come from the mind of the Buddha. And these methods together are the Dharma, the teachings, the path given to us by the mind of the Buddha, revealing how oneself can engage in that process, achieve that result. How to be free from an uncontrolled mind, how to gain freedom, clarity, how to truly unlock the inherent potential of my mind. So, this method is also a true refuge, being the work of a perfected mind. So, think of in your own life again, whatever experience you have, listening to the Dharma, putting it into practice in whatever ways, getting whatever benefits you've received. Again, developing a sense of trust, confidence. And the third jewel of refuge is the Arya Sangha, those practitioners who have seen reality as it is, those who abide in wisdom, So if fully enlightened beings exist and a valid, unmistaken path exists, then certainly beings have achieved this lower level of realization of becoming an Arya Sangha member. So there's certainly many examples of the Arya Sangha in the world. And they're able to give reliable advice and try to set a strong determination in times of uncertainty, times of difficulty, to think about where we turn and to make an effort to turn to the Buddha and his teachings and the community of practitioners who've realized his teachings, seeing them as the infallible refuge. The real source of protection. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind, and think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly, when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment so that I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.